Imagine this for a second. You type one simple idea like a dragon flying through a neon cyberpunk city, and in about 30 seconds you're watching a 4K cinematic shot that looks like it came out of a movie trailer. And the craziest part? The AI actually thinks about your idea before it makes the video. If that sounds wild, stay with me, because at the end of this video, I'll show you a feature that lets you literally draw arrows on an image and have the AI follow your camera directions like a real film crew. Hey friends, welcome back to Learn AI Quickly. If you're into powerful AI tools that save you time and help you make more money online, make sure to hit subscribe, turn on the bell, and watch this video all the way through, because if you miss even one tiny setting, you might think Ray 3 is mid, when in reality it can be a beast of a video tool. Alright, let's jump in. What is Ray 3 and why is it different? So, I just created that dragon flying through a neon city in about 30 seconds with Ray 3 from Luma AI. If you've been watching AI video tools over the past couple of years, you know the journey. First we had blurry, morphing nightmare clips, then slowly we got to, okay, this is usable for B-roll. But Ray 3 feels like a different category. It's not just type prompt, get random pixels. This thing actually reasons through your prompt. Let me break down what makes it special in simple terms before we hop on my screen. Reasoning video model. Ray 3 doesn't just spit out frames. It reads your prompt plans. The scene checks its own work and then improves it. It's more like a creative partner who actually gets what you're going for. Native 4K HDR video you can get. True 4K resolution HDR. And even HDR plus with EXR export, which is what pro studios use for color grading. If you're into filmmaking, ads or high-end content, that's huge. Draft mode equals fast and cheap iterations. You can test ideas about 5 times faster, spend fewer credits and only upscale the versions you love. It's like sketching your shot before painting the final masterpiece. So yeah, Ray 3 is not just a tiny upgrade. It's like combining a director, a camera operator, and a VFX artist into one AI. Now let me show you exactly how to use it step by step, right on my screen. Step 1, getting into Luma's dream machine. Alright, let's go to the screen. Open your browser and go to Luma AI's dream machine page. In the real video, I'd have the link in the description so you can just click it. On the page you'll see a big button that says, try now. Go ahead and click that. Now it'll ask you to sign in. You can use Google or Apple. I'm going to sign in with Google. Once you log in, your interface should look similar to mine on screen. You'll notice a button that says Start a Board. This is basically your workspace. Click Start a Board and we're inside the main Ray 3 interface. Step 2, understanding the interface so you're not lost. Alright, now that we're inside, let's slow down and look at the layout together. Have you ever opened an AI tool and thought, okay, this looks powerful, but where the heck do I start? We don't want that here. So let me walk you through the basics. On my screen you can see prompt box, usually at the bottom or center. This is where we type what we want. An astronaut in a spaceship, a dragon flying through a neon city, etc. Image upload area. If you want to turn an image into a video, there's an option to upload your own image. You'll see a small upload button or icon. That's where you drag and drop your starting frame. Suggestions are your presets. There's a section with presets like shot, camera angle, style, lighting. You can click these to quickly add wide shot, close up, cinematic lighting, neon cyberpunk, etc. This is super helpful if you're not used to writing detailed prompts. Draft mode toggle. This is one of my favorite parts. Draft mode generates quicker, uses fewer credits, and is perfect when you're just experimenting. We'll turn this on first so we don't burn credits while we're still testing. Video and image generation modes. You'll see 4 main options. Describe, generate a video from text or a single image keyframe. Create a video from a first frame and last frame reference. Use multiple images to guide the video. Modify. Edit an existing image or video. For beginners, describe mode is the easiest starting point, so that's what we'll use first. Quick question for you. When you use AI video tools, do you usually start from text only, or do you like to start from an image? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious how you're building your workflows. Step 3, setting up our first video, describe mode. Alright, Let's create our very first Ray 3 video together. In the mode selection, I'm choosing Describe. Under that, I'm choosing Video. Now we set up the technical settings. Aspect ratio, you can choose different ratios. For YouTube, I recommend 16:9, so I'm going to set mine to 16:9. Resolution. You'll see options from draft up to 1080p here. Right now, while we're exploring, I recommend starting with draft or a lower resolution. We can always upscale later. Video generation model. Here we have Ray 3, reasoning model. The reasoning model is the one that thinks about your prompt, plans the scene, and checks its own work. For this tutorial, I'm going to pick Ray 3 reasoning so you can see the full power. Number of outputs. This setting lets you generate multiple versions of the same prompt at once. If you're testing, try 2 to 4 versions at a time. It's super useful to compare motion, framing, and style without rewriting the prompt. Dynamic range. Here you can choose between SDR, standard, HDR, HDR+, with EXR export. If you're planning to do professional color grading, that EXR option is gold. If you're just posting to social media, SDR or HDR is usually enough. Step 4, writing the prompt and watching Ray 3 think. Now let's actually make something. In the prompt box, I'm going to paste a ready-made prompt. For this example, let's keep it simple. An astronaut sitting inside a spaceship, looking out of the window at a colourful galaxy. Cinematic lighting, smooth camera motion, ultra-realistic 4K. You'll find this kind of prompt in the description in the real video, so you can copy it. Once the prompt is in, I just hit the send button. Now, watch what happens on screen. Ray 3 starts by thinking. You'll see it process the prompt instead of instantly spitting a finished clip. First, it generates the first frame of the video, basically the main still image. Then it does something called visual annotation in the background, where it analyzes what's in the scene. After that, it begins generating several draft videos one by one. Give it a moment, and you'll see multiple versions appear. Now we can preview each video, compare motion, lighting, and realism, and pick our favourite. Let's say this one clip looks perfect for me. Subtle motion, beautiful colour grading, very realistic. This already looks like a pro studio shot. Step 5, upscaling to 4K, hi-fi mode. We don't want to stop at a draft, right? To upscale, click on the hi-fi button on the clip you like. Choose the quality level. You can go up to 4K and even HDR plus EXR for maximum quality. Once I confirm, Ray 3 will take that draft and regenerate it at full resolution. Now look at the details on screen, the textures on the astronaut's suit, the reflections on the helmet, the depth in the scene. This is legit footage you could use in a short film, a commercial, a product demo, or a YouTube B-roll shot. And we went from idea to 4K result in just a few minutes. Step 6, creating the next shot with consistent characters. Now, here's where it gets fun. What if you want shot number 2 with the same astronaut, same style, same vibe? Instead of starting from scratch, we click the replay button. You'll see that the previous video is now added as a reference. In the prompt box, we add our next instruction. For example, the same astronaut now walking slowly down a spaceship corridor, blinking lights, camera following behind. This time, I'll switch to the Ray 3 model and turn off draft mode for a higher quality render. Once the settings look good, hit send again. After it finishes, you'll notice. It's the same character, same suit, same overall look. Now you can build consistent scenes in continuous sequences instead of random clips that don't match. Question for you. Would you use this for storytelling, ads, or maybe YouTube content? Tell me what kind of videos you'd make with consistent characters. Step 7. Fixing the audio, optional but powerful. Visually, it looks great, but maybe the audio isn't there yet. To handle that, click on the audio option in the interface. You can add an audio description of what you want. Dramatic cinematic music, soft ambient background, tense sci-fi soundtrack, etc. Hit create. Now, Ray 3 will generate or match the audio to your video. You can then tweak, extend, or reframe the video to better fit your sound. Step 8, my favourite feature, visual annotation, AI that follows your drawings. Okay, now for the part I promised at the start, and this might blow your mind a bit. Instead of only typing text prompts, Ray 3 lets you draw instructions directly onto an image using visual annotation. Let me show you on screen. I upload an image. In this example, a cityscape at sunset. I want the camera to push forward through the city, like a dynamic opening shot. Instead of trying to describe that perfectly in text, I select the annotation tool, draw an arrow from the foreground into the city, and add a small text note like, "Camera pushes forward, dramatic movement, golden hour lighting." Now when I hit generate, Ray 3 doesn't just move the camera randomly, it actually interprets my drawing and follows that camera motion. The camera pushes forward, the motion is smooth, and there's depth and parallax that makes it feel cinematic. It's like directing a real camera operator. Except your operator is an AI that works in seconds and never gets tired. You can use visual annotation for character movements, where objects should move, camera angles, and complex motion you don't want to describe in long text. If you've ever struggled to get the AI to understand your vision, this feature is a game changer. Honestly, this is the first time AI video feels like a real creative tool instead of just a toy. Ray 3's reasoning engine helps it understand your idea. Draft mode lets you explore quickly without burning your credits. 4K HDR and EXR push it into actual production territory. And visual annotation gives you director-level control. If you want to try it yourself, check the link in the description. Start with draft mode, play around, break things, and see what you can create. And I'd love to see your results. Drop your favorite Ray 3 clips in the comments, or tag me on social media if you post them. If this walkthrough helped you understand Ray 3 better, do me a small favor, hit that like button, subscribe to Learn AI quickly if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future tutorials on AI tools that actually save you time and help you earn more online.